Hello friends, welcome to my channel Creating Essence. I am Megan. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. If you're new here, I am a wife to one, mom to 7 beautiful children, and we live on a suburban homestead here in Central Virginia. We would love to have you stick around and hang out with us. Today I am doing a really special video for you all. If you follow us, you know that back in October, I ended up making a switch in curriculum for my 5th grader. She has struggled a lot with math over the years. And as a former teacher, I did my best to do all the tricks, using all the resources to really help make things understandable to her. But I wasn't particularly successful. She always worked so hard and a lot of times was so confused, and I really struggled to make things clear for her. So in October of this past school year in 2020, I made the switch to a computer-based program called Teaching Textbooks. Now, I personally have always been really hesitant to not be super involved in everything that my kids are doing, especially in these lower grades, because I've always felt like, how can I help them if I'm not the one who's actively working with them, knowing what it is they're learning, understanding their learning style, and helping them figure things out, especially my kids who are struggling. So I had a lot of reservations about trying a computer-based curriculum. I was worried about just putting her grade level. Was she behind? Was she ahead? Because curriculum can be so arbitrary as far as what they address and the nuances of things based on grade. So I was really glad that Teaching Textbooks had a placement test. It was a really quick and easy, nothing stressful, basic test. I also really appreciated that Teaching Textbooks offers a free trial. Now, their free trial is the first 15 lessons of any level, completely for free. You don't need a credit card in their website in order to sign up for the free trial. And there's no expiration date, so you can sign up for the free trial now and use it over the summer, or use it anytime you think it might be time to make a switch to see if Teaching Textbooks might work for you. When we did ultimately take the plunge, I kind of hovered around her to check out her work, see how she was doing things for a while, see if it was too much, and just kind of get a feel for the program before I sort of released her to work independently, if that makes sense. And I have to say, despite all my reservations, I was really impressed. Teaching Textbooks offers the step-by-step audio and visual presentation of every single concept. They kind of have these safety nets worked in where they present the concept, they work through some examples, and then they give the kids some work to do. With every single problem, they give them a chance to do it. If they get it wrong, they give them another chance. If they get it wrong a second time, they stop right there and work through that problem with a teacher video step by step, so the student can see exactly what went wrong. When it was up to me to do all of the corrections, honestly, sometimes I didn't get corrections done. Sometimes it wasn't until a day or two later. I feel like when they're stopping right there in the middle of every single problem that they get a mistake on, to work through that and clarify what went wrong is just a phenomenal way to do things. And frankly, I don't have the time to do that with every single one of my kids. And in the end, if all of that help isn't enough and your student is still struggling, they have a teacher hotline where you can call and get help on anything, any level, anytime. I really appreciated that. That kind of took the trepidation I had about not being actively hands-on involved in every single bit of their work away, and I was able to see that this could be a really great resource for our large and busy family. The Teaching Textbooks program is really designed to take the fear factor out of math. For most people, when you say math, people go like, ooh. Especially in the high school levels, and I have 2 high schoolers now. I've always considered myself to be someone who wasn't good at math, so I feel that very deeply. And I have seen over the course of this past school year how Teaching Textbooks has really done a phenomenal job to do that for my daughter. How do you like Teaching Textbooks, honestly?
I like it.
Do you feel like it has helped you understand math better than our old curriculums have?
Mm-hmm. I struggled with division, but now it's really easy.
Good job. It's really fun, it's colorful, engaging, it has optional buddies that our little animations and stickers that work their way through the lessons with you and encourage you. And there are optional sound effects, which if you have a kiddo who is distracted by noise, you can also shut those off. I feel like it really works to set kids up for success, and it helped my daughter so much with kind of taking away that feeling of being defeated and frustration, because she was always working so hard at math and still really struggling. I have been so incredibly pleased that with Teaching Textbooks program as a whole, that this next year we are switching all of our kids to Teaching Textbooks. Everyone but my kindergartner will be switching to Teaching Textbooks, because I have found that it is such a phenomenal program for our family that takes that one thing off my plate and frees things up so I can dedicate more of my time toward other subjects. And in the past, I was always so concerned that not giving that dedicated time and attention to being hands-on involved with every single subject for my kids would lead to an education that was not as in-depth and not as high quality as it could be. But this past year working with Teaching Textbooks has told me that is not in any way a concern. At the end of each lesson, there's a full report for the parent to go into on their parent profile, showing them how their student did, if their student struggled with anything, if kids needed a second chance on problems, things like that. So you are still involved and you do still know what your kids are covering and how they're doing with that. This past year, Teaching Textbooks launched a brand new version of their curriculum called Teaching Textbooks 4.0. It works well on Windows, Mac, Android, iOS, Kindle Fire, Chromebook, and we actually use it on the computer my husband rebuilt for my kids to use specifically for schoolwork that works on a Linux operating system. When I first started considering computer-based curriculum, I was very intimidated by what the potential prices would be. We have used traditional math programs in the past, and just a book in the teacher corrections books were over $110 for some grades. Teaching Textbooks was such a breath of fresh air in that regard. Depending on level, it is all-encompassing, no teacher's manuals needed, between $43 and $67. So not only was it a better option for us, but it was a money savings too. When I look at putting all of my kids onto Teaching Textbooks, it will be a huge money savings because Teaching Textbooks has a large family plan. Hello? That's perfect. And I am so excited that Teaching Textbooks reached out to me and asked me if I would do a giveaway for 2 of my viewers. They're giving away a full year curriculum program of any level for 2 people. All you have to do to enter is to go sign up for a free trial on their website. It's a really great option to try it out. It also never expires. So you can sign up for a free trial now and use it at the end of this school year or over the summer as a refresher, or at any point in the future that you feel like your kids just aren't thriving with their current math curriculum and you'd like to give something else a try. And then come back here and comment that you have signed up for a free trial, and that will be your entrance. Now you can't skip anything because it is going to be checked. This giveaway is going to run between today, April 25th, 2021, and I will draw the winner next Sunday, May 2nd, 2021. So check the info box below for that link to sign up for your free trial, and then come back and let me know that you've signed up so you can be entered to win a full year of Teaching Textbooks for one of your students. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us today. As always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it if you think anyone might find it useful, and subscribe to hang out for more. We will see you again soon.